This is the coroner's office and also the Human Resources, which is called Benton Franklin Health District 7102, Kennewick, Washington 99336. Administration office has a coroner's office, and as you can see, the Benton Franklin Health District across the coroner's office, which is Frank Kamusko, J. Mueller's Funeral Home, Greenlee Memorial, Chapel Falls on Kennewick Avenue, and Dayton Street, which is Kennewick High School. You get to get your death certificate filled out, the cause of death, the time, the date, the nursing program. License plates 95702C. This is the Benton County Coroner, official use only, 10090 card. And the A9614C Dodge Coroner. And you see, this is where the coroner comes. Does all these services. As you can see, these services are available right in the coroner door direction. Now the coroner at 700, which is the Justice Department, says Benton County Coroner's Office. You can't miss it. Now Andy Miller, prosecutor of Washington State, J. Mueller, the funeral home, driving parking lot, Mueller's Funeral Home at 1401 South Union, Kennewick, Washington. That's my ballot form. And I got a Othello District Court, State of Washington, and for the County of Adams County. And we're taking this to Andy Miller's office. It's a file, the system, the application of food assistance, false identity. They stole my driver's license, social security, and also have $800 of decoration verification letter here. Don't go to Andy Miller's office, give him my driver's license. It is my driver's license. And we're at Mrs. Vasquez on YouTube, Facebook, at Broadway, and Ephrata. Miss Vasquez is in Ephrata. Mr. Vasquez is in Lake, Washington. I don't even go to jail. I don't even go to. They take my all my information. See on my laptop, broken Samsung 9, and then I'll get a Samsung 10. Deductible is $175. And the FedEx and UPS is here coming here to Andy Miller's office to give him his money, which I gave him $3,000. I got $7,000 in my account. I'm giving my receipt and transaction. I make $800. I get $800. And they attacked me. And I got witnesses. The declaration says Othello District Court, Mr. Kenneth J. Edgo, Adams County Prosecutor's Office, and Carol J. Benson. This is Sandy Soderman, Sadie Strawn, and Lola Hernandez and Roberta Barela at the George Washington House, and that's Mr. Soderman. They follow him from Ritzville, Adams County, all the way to the 205 and 1313 West Grand 90. And that's Lola and Mr. Judge Hollowback, Robert and Eugene F. Pratt, Craig Matheson, Richard Van Scooter, and Dennis Ewell. Architect was Gonzaga University in the 2001 and 2003, and that's Andy Miller laying down sod over the Mueller's Funeral with Jay Mueller, Amy Mueller, Frank, and Kenneth. The mausoleum is artifacts, and Jay Mueller and Amy Mueller drives the Ford Focus, which I paid for at the Mueller's Funeral. The cremator's $80,000 aviation fuel, so it's the United States Air Force. So they just disbarred all of them. I could read, write, cross country, power lift, squat anything at 900 to 1,000 pounds on any day, any day. Bench press system and multi-systems, which is the services they provide at the notification office. And none of them have any rights to their children, have no rights to their children's siblings because they own their property. It's pretty sick individual here at Superior Court. This guy's a menace to society. He's a uniformed officer. He's a menace to society, and he has no education.
How you doing? Going on? Nice glasses, dude. Trying to get paperwork signed. Go vegan.
Go ahead.
Thursday morning. Okay.
We'll have Felix Barela and Carrie Barela show up here at the station office. First Ken, Diana, and Maria. And all the 1.5 million family members will show up here. It's all good. My laptop. Put it through the scanner. My laptop. There's
No, it's nothing in there.
Could you put? Oh.
It's not full.
On the other side. I'll go right there. Get through.
But, you know, I think, my understanding is the new apartment's going in, there's a big enough parking space for the shops and all that.
Nobody
I know you don't got time for the copy machine, so I got this documents. It's for trying to activate it, but I'm trying to swap it. They told me to use CD, but there's a generation and go system and Facebook. If I lose my voice like I'm sick or something, I can swipe it and fingerprint, and then Google password. But this is the only thing I can come up with. It came out in recovery for swapping it. And this one, it's little, but it's legible. That's the only thing that came out to generate that.
Okay.
The only way you could do it is if I was there or fingerprinted or whatever. So I was right in front of the screen. That came out. There's $805 on the statement here, and they're taking money out of the system. So there's no money in the account, but there's a $7,000 deposit inquiry. I got the receipt transaction of that. And there is transaction on the jury. That's up to $10,000. $7,000 in my possession. And okay, it says Social Security Office for $800. I got it all right there. Typed out. And my driver's license CDL. And you can have that. I'll attach that to it. It's not punched out. I have a driver's license. Nope, for Andy Miller. So you put it on the top of the tab.
So that's not current?
Everything, it's attached to it. They try to tack it.
It's not expired yet. We can't.
No. I work for Department of Licensing.
Okay, so you got another one.
Yeah, Melissa McKnight. She has 4 more years in the chair. Mrs. and Mrs. Vasquez, I went over there. He made me walk over to the freighter. I told him to call they said the sheriff was starting problems with me, so I waited at Boeing. And they picked me up from there. And to avoid that again, he just started problems. He had a dog. He has a dog in there. If he lets that dog on me, you can just charge them for the extraordinary manifesto. They're lying about everything, so.
So you just want to leave this all for Andy?
Yeah. Okay. The driver's license is current. I got it. All I have to do is jump in the car and do a final drive. He said show up, and I already got my driver. I already got my driver's license. 15 and a half, 13,
no,
13.
But this isn't. You don't need this. Don't you need this one? You got another. Okay, perfect. Okay.
So whatever they're grabbing for.
Okay.
So if he's going eyesight looking for weapons, there's no weapons, nothing, no duration. And then over at Sunny Farms, there's no weapons, nothing out there. Bunch of immigrants that do not speak English, Spanish. But there is the grandmother speaks English. She's from Amanda Cepeda. There's Priest Cepeda. There's Father Richard, Father Dylan, Father Dylan, Father Tom. And then they always run off. They just take off. So I got all that gathered up because you guys get partials. They're making stuff up. So, and the original officer that attacked, that's the document, the original from Carroll and Benzel, and the prosecutor's not there no more. When I was swapping the information there's a new prosecutor. She's a female. So I looked up the list, says Andy Miller. Underneath the Andy Miller has his name on there. So he's trying to take credit for everything, for these convictions when I was sitting and laying upstairs, and I said, you better drop charges. And that guy, that big guy, he wouldn't fingerprint me. He told me, don't sign the document. I said, I'm signing the document anyways because you're fired. You're releasing me now. You're convicted for murders. You got all kinds of child molesters, rapists, and murderers here. I'll sit right here and I'll feed you. You can have my food. You better release me. And I called Andy Miller and John Cooney, 509-3263, and City Hall, and the Moses Police Department because I have no warrants. I bought clothes from it. It says Moses Lake Police Department, K9 unit. Oh, the blood. I gave him the blood and stuff. I got all that too. I'll go get copies of that and go run over there and for the blood. Whatever need for the blood. But there's on the sidewalk at Olson's property, there's blood on the sidewalk, and that's mine.
Okay. All right. I will make sure he gets this. Okay? All right.